Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'll be showing you my foundations. I have only 3. I will not be buying any new foundation until I use these up or they expire, whatever comes first. It's usually the latter that comes first, but we shall see. I have a bare face right now. I will be swatching all the foundations on my face and then you let me know which one you think suits me the best, because it always confuses me a little bit, and I feel like if I have all 3 of them swatched side by side, then I'll be able to do a comparison, and maybe you can help me do that comparison by commenting. I will be using this brush just so there is no difference in the application, and then we can actually compare the foundations. This brush is the angled foundation brush by Eco Tools. So let's get into the video. Alright, so the first foundation that I'll be using is this one. It's a very popular one and I know that people are still using it because it's that good. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It is the dewy smooth version. I have it in the shade 210 Sandy Beige. Now this foundation, it's very popular because it's very affordable, actually really good, which is why a lot of people still rave about this foundation. This is my second bottle. I got one first and that was not the dewy version, but I still noticed that all the Fit Me foundations are fantastic if you have dry skin, which I do not have dry skin. So this foundation is actually really good for me when I use it during the winters, because during the winters my skin gets a little dry, not too much, but yeah, it gets a little dry, and that is when this foundation is great, which is why I'll be using it a lot in the next few months. So let's swatch this first using my angled brush. Now a little goes a long way, so I'm just gonna put a little tiny. This foundation is so runny that no matter how less I want to swatch, it always comes out a lot. So I'm just gonna swatch this. So I want to put all of them together side by side so I could actually compare the shades. So yeah, this is number 1. The next foundation I have is this one. Can you guess what it is? Because it is wearing a burqa. This is the SheGlam foundation, which actually it's quite surprising that it comes in such a good packaging, because this is also quite affordable. But the first one I showed you is the most affordable one that I have. This is the SheGlam Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. So the first one was dewy and this one is matte. I'm gonna open this up. I'm very bad at selecting foundation shades. I love this one because it has a pump. So as you can see, I really wasted a lot of product in the first one. But this one, you can actually have more control over how much you take out because it comes in a pump. So definitely foundations that have a pump are already winning a little bit in my opinion. What do you think? So I will be using the same brush to swatch this on the side. Let's see. Yeah, definitely the shades are quite different from one another. You can tell the first one is a little more warmer and this one seems a little more on the cooler tone. I do have warm undertones, so we'll see how that acts up in this video. The third foundation I have is this one, also a very popular one. It is Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush Foundation. Airbrush Flawless Foundation. So this one also comes in a pump. It's definitely the most expensive foundation I have. So let's see how good or bad this is as compared to the others. Just gonna also with a swatch. The pumps keep getting smaller as the prices go higher, and that's because the smaller the pump, the more control you have. And let's see how that is. Wow, now that I'm using these, I feel like they're all different in shades. These are the 3 shades. Which shade do you think is the best one? I feel like the best match would be this one. I am more tan because I've been spending more time in the sun these days. I feel like now that I'm more tan, these foundations are not looking too good on me, but we shall just spread all of it out now and use a full face of all 3 of these kind of mixed together, so we shall see what's going on. I have a love-hate relationship with foundations. I feel like my makeup doesn't look complete without it, but at the same time I just don't like the feel of a foundation. And I want to look into powder foundations. Any recommendation? I don't think that I need more of the foundation. It's already a lot, so that's a lot of wastage by the Maybelline Fit Me because it's so runny and they don't have a pump. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab a bigger brush and just kind of quicken this up a little bit. Wow, this is definitely a lot more foundation than I usually use. I just get like a tiny pump and use that all over my face, but this is too much. Might be looking a little mismatched with my skin tone right now, but that's gonna be fine once I wear my powder or contour a little bit. So these are the 3 foundations. I have 2 drugstore versions with the Maybelline Fit Me, the She Glam foundation, and then the Charlotte Tilbury one. Which one of these do you think is the best one? As far as formula, I don't really see much of a difference between all 3 of them because they are all liquid foundation, so the formula kind of feels the same to me on my face at least, but let me know if you run into any difference with the formula. This is the dewiest out of the 3, the Maybelline one. This is the mattest, and I feel like this one is kind of in the middle, the Charlotte Tilbury one. So I do enjoy all of these, which is a great thing because these are the ones that I'm stuck with for the next couple of years, I think, because I am not buying any more foundation until I use these all up. And yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you think of these foundations and how do you think they look on my skin tone. Which one do you think is the best color match on my skin tone? Let me know in the comment section. And also, do let me know which is your favorite foundation and why you like it the most. What formula do you like the most? Because I have only liquid foundations. I don't have any powder foundations or stick foundations. So what type do you like the most? And yeah, that's it. I would love to hear from you guys. Let me know, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!